she lukewarm, gotta pick a side. Who am I? True Jesus say.
Oh, it just went over to you as far as the law, as far as what we're not supposed to be wearing pants, right? Oh, you understand it too. So right now, what we're about to do is show you on how God adorned you to be and the things that we should avoid, because God said that you both are princesses of the Most High, right? So princess of the Most High, He had laws set for our women in order for the day to keep, right? Read that.
Leviticus chapter 13 and verse 30. Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin.
So they're saying the priests, they're going to see a plague. What is a plague? What's a plague? Yeah, what's a plague? Huh? Yeah, what is a plague? What is a plague? So a sickness. What is so a plague is a form of sickness. So is a sickness a good thing or a bad thing? So diseases kill people, right? So a plague is not a good thing because it's a disease. So let's read that again from top.
Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin.
So they're going to see this disease, and if it's in the sight deeper than the skin, read.
And there be in it a yellow thin hair.
A yellow thin hair. So this disease, a symptom would you will have yellow thin hair. So what is another color term for yellow? Blonde, right? Blonde hair, right? So God said a disease or plague is when, according to the Bible, when you have a yellow thin hair or blonde hair. God said that is a disease to have, right? Our people are not supposed to have blonde hair because that's not your natural hair. You dyed it that way. And why did you do that? You just like it. You never seen Kim Kardashian blonde hair.
You think it's pretty.
You think it's pretty, right? You thought like I look good with the blonde hair, right? So, but God says when you have that yellow thin hair, you're putting a disease in your head, right? If you just read the abominations to wear pants, read on.
Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
A yellow thin hair or blonde hair, right?
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and it is a dry skull, even a leprosy.
So God says that when you have that yellow thin hair, it is leprosy. It is a disease. So when you put that on there, you got showing that, oh, this is a disease in my head. God said that we as Israelites, we are not supposed to be dyeing our hair like that, right? Give me that Proverbs chapter 3 verse 31. Because you said it looks to be pretty, right? Let me ask you something, sis. When it comes to blonde hair, right? We see that in TVs and things like that. Do you believe that that we should be blonde in our hair? You said no? You're not really sure? You ever dyed your hair before? So you dyed those blonde tips, right? So I asked, what's her name again, sis? Dione? So I asked Dione why she dyed her hair. She said it's because it'll make her look beautiful, right? What about you? Why'd you dye the tips of your hair? Because it looks good, right? Okay, because I asked Donna, that's not her natural hair, just like that's not your natural hair, right?
Do their mother got that hair?
Does your mother got that hair? No.
Hate your mother.
So when you change the state of what you look like, you showing that I don't like the way that I look. The way that I originally was created is ugly.
The black doll. And which one is the white doll?
That one.
Which doll is the pretty doll? And why is that doll pretty?
Because he's white and he has 2 eyes.
Which doll is the ugly doll? Why is that doll ugly?
Because he's black.
Which doll looks most like you?
Like me.
Yeah, which one looks like you?
And that one.
Okay.
God created you as the daughters of Sarah as the most beautiful things on the face of the earth. So you shouldn't be looking, because we learned that from TV. We see other women on TV like, oh, they like the blonde hair, they look beautiful. That's what they put out as beautiful. But God said that you women, the Israelites, the Hispanic women, are the most beautiful thing that God created. Give me that, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31.
Verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
God says, envy thou not the oppressor. What does it mean to envy somebody? You want what they have. You look at them and say, I want to be like that.
Right.
That's why you blonde the hair your hair. You say, I want to look like that.
Right.
But God says, read that again.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Because who's the people that are naturally with blonde hair?
No.
What race of people naturally have blonde hair? Is it blacks? No. Is it Asians? No. It is so-called white people who have naturally blonde hair, right? So the scripture says, envy thou not the oppressor. The oppressor is the people who conquered, raped, and pillaged your land and stole everything from you. They stole your heritage and said, no, now you're Spanish. Now you're Mexican. Now you're Catholic. You have to follow our belief systems. You have to follow all the way your beliefs, and you have to follow what we believe is beautiful. That's why when you look at that on TV, you say, I want to look like that, because you're envying your oppressor, the same people who hate and destroyed your people. God says you're not supposed to envy your oppressor. You're not supposed to put that blonde streaks dyeing in your hair, because God said that you are the most beautiful thing on earth. Give me that wisdom song, author of beauty. 13. Got it? Read that for me. Because God said he created you as the most beautiful thing on the face of the earth, the way that you are.
That's right.
You don't need to change the way you look, because God made you that way, because you were beautiful like that. Read that.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 3. With whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods. Let them know how much better the Lord of them is.
So how much better the Lord of them is, right? So this is what the Lord says about you two sisters. Read.
For the first author of beauty have created them.
The first author of the beauty. God is the one who created everything. And he created you without that blonde hair. He is the first author of beauty. So the way he made you, he said that you are beautiful in his eyes.
That's right.
Not in the eyes of society, not inside these boys that you see walking around the street or these TV shows. God said that you are beautiful the way that he made you, and that's not with that blonde hair. You are an Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. You are the most beautifulest woman that God ever created. And this is what the other nations knew about our women, our sisters. God said created y'all are the most beautiful thing on earth, and every other nation knew that. They wanted to kill off all of our men just so they could have our Hispanic and black sisters, which are the Israelites according to the Bible. God said that he made you perfectly the way you are. So when you say that, I want to do this because I think I look better this way, you're saying God don't know what he's doing.
Verse 7.
Right, huh?
Judah chapter 8 and verse 7.
Read that, Judah chapter 8, verse 7.
The book of Judah, chapter 8 and verse 7. She was also of a goodly countenance, and very beautiful to behold. And her husband Manasseh had left her go.
So God said that was our sister Judah. She was an Israelite from the tribe of Mesa. She said that she was of a beautiful stock. She was beautiful to behold. She was beautiful to behold. That's it. So according to the Bible, God says that you sisters should not be blonde in your hair. Why? Because God said the way that he created you as the most beautifulest thing on the face of the earth. So you gotta take that blondness out of your hair and go back to your original state. Take them blonde highlights out of your hair and go back to the original beautiful way that God created you. You don't need to change the way you are for nobody. Because God said that you were beautiful the way that you are. We gotta stop. You gotta stop envying, looking at these other women who hate you. They don't care nothing about you. Think about it like this, right? You blonde your hair to look like
Judah 10:19.
Judah 10:19. All praises. Read that.
The book of Judah, chapter 10 and verse 19. And they wondered at her beauty.
So this was talking about the sister Judah. The other nations, meaning all other people outside of the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, they wondered at her beauty, meaning they looked at her jaw dropping like, oh my God. look at this woman here. That's how they were looking at her, right? Read.
And they wondered at her beauty and admired the children of Israel.
And they admired our people based off of the beauty of our sisters.
Right.
The natural beauty of our sisters made other nations admire of us as a nation. That's how beautiful y'all are according to God. Read.
And admired the children of Israel because of her.
And because of that sister, they admired our whole nation like, dang, these are how all these women look like? They look as bad and as fine as she is? Read. Huh? And they didn't have no blonde hair either. Read.
And everyone said to his neighbor, who would despise these people?
It says, so they start telling themselves, they look and say, who can hate the Israelites? Because of our women and their beauty. He said, hey, who can despise these people? Read.
That have among them such women. Surely it is not good that one man of them be left.
So they said that these women are so beautiful that we got to kill all of the males.
Right.
We can't have, they men cannot be alive. We got to take them for ourselves because their natural beauty without that blonde hair is the most beautiful thing in the world.
That's right.
That's how God created y'all. So y'all got to stop envying the oppressor. Dye your hair back to what its original color because every other nation thinks that you're the most beautifulest thing in the world.
Right.
Stop falling for TV, rap music, reality TV and all that, the Kim Kardashians and all of that. Let it go. They don't have nothing compared to how beautiful you sisters are.
Right.
Hey, they try to darken their skin, try to look like y'all.
They changed themselves to look like you.
Right.
But now you're trying to flip-flop to look like them. Again, they said that other nations wondered and admired us because of the beauty of our sisters and their natural state, which is without that blonde hair.
Right.
So you gotta go ahead, dip your head in there, wash all that blonde out. You, sister, you got to get all them blonde highlights out of your head because why? God says you were beautiful the way that he made you.
That's right.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.